You ever feel restless or anxious because you don't know what is happening next? Or maybe you just feel hurt by something that's happened to you. And don't feel bad about it. We all have. But one thing I can say, thank God for his peace, because it runs deep, deep. God sent his son Jesus, who knew that we would experience restlessness and anxiety and agitation and fear. He knew all of these things. That's why he promised his followers that his peace would always be with us. But what is that peace, and where exactly can I find it when it seems like everything in my life just seems to be crazy? Being restless, it's exhausting. You know, everybody needs to rest. Actually, our brains need time to process all these different things that are going on in our lives, and that takes stillness. Our bodies will literally beg us, please slow down. And sometimes we don't know exactly how to slow down. So here are some examples of how to be still. Number 1, just breathe. Let it out. Another way that I like to rest and relax, number 2, is to completely disconnect from all of my devices. Just taking a moment for me. Number 3, talk to God. Like, express your worries and concerns to him out loud. Number 4, just as you've prayed to God and shared your issues with him, sometimes it's good to find a trusted adult and talk to them about what you're going through. Chances are, they've gone through it before and they can really help you work through it. Following those 4 steps have helped me through a lot of insane times. Restlessness is really a sign that your body needs to heal. It's important to just take time to be still. The rest of the world is moving fast enough. We can take a minute to slow down.
Hey guys, so it's a little chilly outside, but I've got my warm blanket, my nice pillow, a soft hoodie. I put a movie on and I'm just comfortable. I'm comfortable. And maybe comfort for you is that warm, fuzzy feeling, being under a nice blanket. Or maybe it's comfort food, like snacks or chips, ice cream or a nice warm pizza. Or maybe it's snuggling with your dog. Whatever it is, comfort is not bad. Being comfortable is not bad. But oftentimes we use comfort to escape our problems. The problems that we have in our lives, we'll get comfortable and we won't do anything about them. But God is asking us to step out of our comfort zone and to challenge our own problems, to stand up to them and to face them, and to step out and to make a difference. You see, God's peace, it's not always that warm and fuzzy feeling. Oftentimes, God's peace can be a little uncomfortable because we're stepping out of our comfort zone. But what we have to know is that God's peace is true peace. It is shalom, a deep peace. And what we know is that in the presence of God, he is going to bring a wellness and a wholeness that we will get from nothing else. And so again, it's okay to be comfortable, but sometimes we say, heal me to send me. We're comfortable for a moment until we're healed. And then we use that comfort and that wholeness to serve others. So I want to challenge you, Luke. Get out there. Step out of your comfort zone. Find God's true peace and serve others.
So in the Bible, we meet the sisters Mary and Martha, and Jesus decides to go and visit them at their house. Can you just imagine that? Imagine Jesus is coming to your house for dinner. How would you respond to that? Well, Mary and Martha had 2 very different responses. Once Jesus was there, Mary saw this as a great opportunity to sit at his feet, to listen and to take in everything that he had to say, and to just rest. Now, Martha, on the other hand, she believed that she could only rest once all of these things were crossed off her to-do list. See, Martha was so focused and so concerned with all of the work that had to be done around the house, all the cooking and the cleaning and the preparing, that she wasn't even paying attention to what Jesus was saying in the other room. And so she comes to him and she says, Lord, don't you care that I'm doing all the work without the help of my sister? And so Jesus said, and I love his response, he said, Martha, Martha, you're so distracted. You're so worried about all of these things. What I really want you to do is what your sister Mary's doing, to just spend time with me. You know, maybe you find yourself in a similar position. Maybe you find yourself in a place where you're restless. Maybe you're worried about a lot. You have a lot going on in your life. Maybe you're even experiencing anxiety. Just like Mary and Martha invited Jesus into their home, Jesus wants us to invite him into our home, the home of our heart, so that when we're feeling those feelings, we can come to him, we can spend time with him and just listen and to take in everything that he has to say to us. So on your list, at the top, the most important thing to do is to give God your worries in prayer.